Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, YouTube? First time going live. Hopefully, Tom Tom can come through real quick so we can have a nice little reaction off his interview. Anybody got any questions? I'll put the link in the chat here shortly. But I appreciate everybody taking out the time to peep out the videos. Like I said, it's my first interview. I plan on doing some more interviews in the future with some of the other OGs out the city. Hopefully, I can get one of the OGs from Prince Hall. Probably get somebody from Fine Shield. Hopefully, I can get somebody from Murder One to come through. Do it like that. Hold on, let me see. Nobody came through yet. Ain't nobody tapped in yet, but that was a very interesting interview that I had with him. Some of the stuff he was saying, it was definitely new news and kind of made me, recognize kind of what was going on at the time because at that time, I was a youngster when all that was going on. There was a lot of stuff going on around, and at that age, you really just don't understand. But it's kind of good to get a historic perspective from somebody that was living it. As far as what I do this for is to get some type of historic points or get some type of historic facts about the black man over here in the United States, within our time. Uh, so I'm starting in the streets with it because, that's where I'm coming from with it. And there was a lot going on. So just trying to tap in and, give a historic perspective of the black man out here in the United States. And hopefully, uh, that information can get to some youngsters and they can, you know, review it and understand and kind of understand the where it can help their situation in life, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? To where they can probably see something and be like, okay, I don't need to go down that road. Let me go down this road. So I'm glad Tom Tom came through and came and shared a story with us. It was legendary. Uh, ain't too many people in the city giving up that type of information as far as old black gang history and kind of what was going on at them times. Ain't nobody kind of really giving it up like that. So trying to put Oklahoma City on the map because I know that we got some type of historic from that. And with it coming from Cali, it was very interesting for that type of culture to be down here in the city and really have an effect on the young black men out here. And when I go back to listen to Kev Mack, when I go back to listen to the Hood Postman and OG Bam and everybody that go back and tap into the history of the gang culture, the Bloods and the Crips out there in Cali, I used to always think it was far fetched to say that okay, a founder is still alive and you can see him and talk to him and get the true facts of why the gang started, or you know what I'm saying. So that's why I kind of do this. I done put little videos together where I'm hearing little stuff on YouTube and where I'm hearing little stuff on YouTube, but it involved with the black man history over here in the United States, and they talking about gangster shit. So I just put little shit together to try to get that, to try to see if we can see that story, how, how it happened, how we think it happened. I guess on some of my videos, I done flunked out on some of them. Some of the OGs done tapped in and said, I'm wrong and that ain't right, and I shouldn't do it like that. And but I don't mean no disrespect or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning from everything that I'm doing, and hopefully in the future everything can get better. I can put out more good product or more good content uh, about the black man over here in the United States and kind of what's going on from the street aspect. And what I'm saying, uh, I've been doing a lot of studying on my own family, uh, knowing that we didn't came over here where I'm at right now in Oklahoma through the Seminoles within my family, and from what I know, what I'm saying, the black man being worn out here, being going through a lot of stuff as far as uh, just not getting, just it seemed like everything kind of always going against us. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like that we always kind of get the bad end of the stick. They just kind of getting a little bit better. But said I just wanted to dive into the history of the black man in the United States and try to bring it all on a large timeline to see exactly why and how did we get in the position that we in right now. You know what I'm saying? Going back to the 14 when slavery and stuff first happened. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of stuff going on over here with the black man. So just try to tap in and try to get the historic points of the black gangs, black groups, and I'm gonna take this all the way back to slavery. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to start with the gangs in Cali because where I'm at, we got Bloods and Crips, but it come from Cali. So I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Once I'm seeing all the videos on Kev Mack and everybody else, Lil Haiti and everybody else, it was real kind of, it was real kind of, it was kind of amazing to be able to um, get the stories like that. Get the neighborhood 60s, get down, they start, get the A trade. It's a whole town out here in Oklahoma where my family is from. We woke Oklahoma, and I'm gonna see if I can tap in with some of the OGs out there where the whole town is A trade gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Southside. And I remember kind of when I first kind of, because I got kin folks. Matter of fact, I want to give a RIP shout out to my cousin Tanky. He was from A Trade Gangster Crip and he passed. Police shot him. And it's a whole town out here called Wewoka, Oklahoma, where the whole town is A Trade Gangster Crip Southside. So hopefully we can get that history and kind of just see if we can just mold the youngsters. Hold on, let me see. Waiting for time to hit the link. So he wanted some things. He wanted to, if anybody got any questions, you can put them in the chat. I'll drop the link here shortly, and you can join the panel. We can chop it up about anything that you want to chop up. But hold on one moment. Let me see if I can get him tapped in. Hold on. Okay, back up in it. Hopefully, Tom can hit the link here soon, and we can get the show going. If anybody got any questions, you can put them in the chat. I guess I'll go and drop this and the got to drop this in the comments. Anybody can come up. We can chop it up. Wait for Tom to come through if you want to chop it up. Um, I do want to give a shout out to the homie, you know what I'm saying, the big homie Steve-O. His son just got drafted to the NBA. It's a big celebration in my neighborhood. Uh, One of the first kids to, get a shot, uh, to play in the NBA with the Denver Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Named Trey Alexander. He played at Creighton, number 23. He didn't get drafted, but they gave him a two-way type of contract for the Denver Nuggets, so he definitely get the opportunity to get a jersey, get in the building, and it showed, that he can help out. He can help out a team. I've been knowing the kid since he was a baby. I grew up with his daddy. Uh, his uncle, my one of my best friends coming up. We been hooping, state champions. You know what I'm saying? We athletic, we get down on the course like that. So it's definitely a big shout out to the homie Steve-O. His son is getting the opportunity to play for the Denver Nuggets. He didn't get drafted in the first and second round, but they still came through. It gave him that contract, you know what I'm saying, that little two-way contract. So I want to give a shout out to that family, you know what I'm saying. We are celebrating that. Go over there, go turn up with them here later. Uh, but hopefully Tom can hit this link. If anybody got any questions about, what I'm saying, the interview and about the history of Hoover, you can put them in the comments, and hopefully he can come through and answer some of the questions. Um, we can talk about some current events. I want to kind of start going live and start chopping it up and giving our perspective on how we looking at the game out here in Oklahoma City and stuff like that, and kind of what's going on with the current events and what I'm saying, like the Black history and stuff like that, and just try to see if we can come up, if we can put in our little 2 cents, to try to help the next generation on, guiding their way over here through the United States. And it's like I say, my whole little thing on making this page and making this channel and making more content is to tap into the Black man history over here in the United States. So I'm doing it with the games because what I'm saying, we in the streets with it, but I'm gonna take it all the way back to slavery, to where because we've been getting stepped on and been a lot of things been going to us in this country over here, how we kind of just been getting it, just we ain't been on top in a long time. And I just want to if I can put everything together, going back to slavery into now, like why we in this situation and why we keep on fumbling. Hopefully the next generation can hear the OG stories and just hear the stories of kind of what they done went through to be able to help out their life on their everyday choices and with their family, and uh, to see, probably that something ain't right or something like that. So we really just didn't have no set little topic or nothing like that. We was just gonna freestyle it and just kind of start to get this going. I really ain't really put out no videos or nothing like that because my thing was suspended, and I was trying to get it monetized. So I was just trying to see how this little YouTube thing worked because I ain't really got paid off this or nothing. I ain't nothing, but I'm trying to get established because I see it's an avenue to be able to give out some good information and still get paid on top of that. So niggas trying to figure this out and trying to find a good lane to be able to communicate, with the people that want to communicate like that. You know what I'm saying? So we can have topics about, about the history or whatever, about the Black man history, slavery, Indians. That been kind of like a a, a a late topic here lately with the Black man. Is we Indians? Is all of us Indians? With some of us, that we all come from Africa, just to try to find the true history of our family. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to tap into my family history and trying to see exactly where we come from. I've been reading a lot of books and trying to get some kind of going. I'm gonna put out this little I guess, little video, little mini documentary or whatever of the little studies that I've been doing about the Black man history over here, and just try to see uh, if it's how people feel about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I say, and hopefully the little stuff that we do put out there, somebody can see and can get some gain from it. But dang, I thought Time would have been tapped in. Uh, I guess I kind of keep it going to uh, a certain little time limit, but it was gonna be his little time to get on, and he had a lot to say. It was some people that was saying some stuff, or they had some questions in the comments on some of the videos about who was the true founders and the about who was the true founders of the Hoovers and uh, and stuff like that. So uh, hopefully he can answer some more questions, and hopefully we can kind of get some more of this stuff kind of going on in the future. You know what I'm saying? As far as more lives, uh, and just trying to get more, just trying to put more content out there. I got another page also where I deal with the sports. My kids is in the sports. I'm trying to get them in the college on a scholarship. Get into their football. So I got another channel called The Fans View. You can check that out. A lot of Oklahoma City games and athletes being showcased on there. A lot of my kids' games, and then I also make highlights of some of the kids on their team and some of the kids in the area. And from what I'll just be saying, I've been doing it ever since my kids been fourth and third grade with their sports. You know what I'm saying? I done videoed almost every game, every track meet, every little competition that they ever had. Try to capture that and you know try to be a teaching lesson to where they can get better. And my kids is all right, man. One of my kids, hopefully he can, what I'm saying, I think he got a chance to be the best wide receiver in the state, but what I'm saying, he kind of going through a little injury right now. He kind of got to bounce back from my youngest son. I think he gonna be the biggest. He played linebacker, and a couple of little kids at the school that they done already kind of got their scholarships to Oklahoma, and they kind of be they kind of be sharing the game with them as far as like what they need to be doing to get their opportunities, and as far as their schooling and their workouts, and what's waiting for them as far as they paying kids right now. So uh, that's what I kind of be into. Is my kids' sports. Trying to take care of my family, trying to make sure everything is good. But still, on the other hand, I'm trying to get the content creation going on here. But I just peeped out the little debate, and Joe Biden looked crazy, man. Both picks ain't 100. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's crazy. I'm still a youngster in the game. Politics ain't really our thing. But as we get older, we get more into politics. We get more into social things and stuff like that. So I'm kind of learning more about the government and kind of seeing what is what, and instead of just nigga come up in the streets and that's all a nigga know is street codes and street language and shit, and how niggas be moving like that instead of having well-rounded a well-rounded type of education and some type of mindset on how we move over here in the United States, because it's affecting our living situation, it's affecting our eating, it's affecting our just us being comfortable over here. And as I get older, and as I find out that we gotta play their game because they got us, they got a real good establishment over here. You know what I'm saying? I've been coming up with plays for a long time to stay above water. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many plays you can run out here before it's a foul or before it's an injury. You know what I'm saying? Something gonna happen to you. So it's kind of good. Yeah, you play the game, but you can play the game in another position uh, and still get your fiddles. You know what I'm saying? So um, that's what it is. Hopefully, let me see what's up real quick. All right, man. I think I'm finna go on and cut the live short, man. If you don't show up in 10 more minutes, man, I'm gonna go on and cut the live short. And I don't know where Tom at, man. I don't know where he at, man. He out here shaking, man, doing this thing, man. Hopefully he can hit the link, man, and we can kind of get this going. But if not, man, we'll just do it another day. Uh, it's like I say, hopefully, man, I'm gonna start going live every day, try to come up with certain little topics, and try to build this, to try to build up this channel because it is monetized, and you know, uh, might as well try to, but take the opportunity to be able to try to get some money, but still at the same time trying to chop it up with my peoples, trying to put out some little game, trying to put out my little perspective on kind of how I'm looking at certain things in life. Just like I said, I know I did some videos as far as putting gang member stories together and coming up with little content and stuff like that. Uh, you know, uh, but with some of my videos and how them put out. Um, I'm still gonna kind of put out little stuff like that because it seems like people do like the videos, chopping them up and remixing and putting their little stuff together like that. But it's like I said, I also want to tap in to the Oklahoma City history. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, I'm gonna try to tap in with some PHB, some Prince Hall Village, a OG from Prince Hall. Try to tap in with one of the OGs from Inglewood Family Murder One in Midwest City. Try to tap in with somebody from Fine Shell. Try to tap in with the Parker State Gangsters. Uh, Try to tap in with the Shotguns. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Try to tap in with some of the other Oklahoma City gangs and some of the representatives that was out during that time. And just like I said, we can also have debates too. Because kind of what been a hot topic here lately in the black community. What I've been seeing on YouTube is, that all black men come from Africa or some of us Indians. You know what I'm saying? Uh, with my aspect on it, I'm out here in Oklahoma, and it's like I say, my family come up with the Seminole Indians from Florida, and with the Black Seminoles, that we had the war with the government during that time, and we got shipped up here. And my peoples always say, that we was Indians speaking the language, and was out here, but it been a lot of stuff saying that basically that we from Africa and we was all slaves at one point, and that's just what it is. But just like I say, I come up out here, my people say, niggas was Indians in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So niggas trying to figure out that history and hopefully help out some other black men and some other people with their history to where niggas can really know where they come from out here in the United States. I don't know where this nigga Tom at, man. This nigga tripping. Uh, Hopefully everything is all right with him. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everything is all right, and he can go on and come on here and drop his jewels and say what he needs to say to the people, man. Because Tom is a good man, man. I met Tom uh, right when I got right when I right when I dropped out of college. You know what I'm saying? When I first started working, you know what I'm saying. My first job was with the housing authority, and I was up there with my uncle in law, which is Big Papa. He was from Murder One, Inglewood Family Gangsters. And he was an OG out there. He was one of the first ones to, get put on out there. He was a baller and everything out there, you know what I'm saying? So, and the people that was working up there, most of the old heads, they was ex-gang members or they was gang members, you know what I'm saying? A couple from Hoover. There's about three of them from Hoover. You got King G, Tom Tom. It was somebody else from Hoover too. You got Big Papa. You got my nigga Butter Mac. Uh, who else was up there? There was a couple niggas up there kind of doing their thing that, that was, doing their thing at one time in the 90s when the gangs in Oklahoma City was, was kind of, it was like a different culture than what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was way different than what's going on right now in the city. The gangs ain't like how it used to be, but in the 90s and the early 2000s, it was a real gang type culture. Like, wherever you went, it was always something about, like you was gonna run into somebody from somewhere and something was going on about something, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that is, man. But I don't think Tom Tom coming in today, man. Hopefully we can probably get it going tomorrow. Uh get some topics going. So like I said, we was gonna freestyle it. And if some people had any questions, they can come up, hit the link, tap in, and we can do it like that. But nobody tap in today. It's all good. It's the first live. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully things can get better. Um, I'm twerking all off the phone. You know what I'm saying? I get some more better equipment. I may be able to do some more things, but I'm doing everything off my phone. Um, trying to be able to get to something to be able to invest more into what I'm doing because I'm into the content, man. I'm into YouTube, man. I'm into the black man history, man, and just tapping in with my black peoples, you know what I'm saying, and just doing it like that, man. So it's like I said, I'm gonna put out some more lives, try to come up with some more little topics that we can sit down and chop it up, we can debate about, um, and try to get a better understanding to the where hopefully we can live better lives. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that did tap in and and tap out. I thought we was gonna have the show with Tom Tom, but uh, he wasn't able to come through tonight. Hopefully, he can come through tomorrow. Uh, we can get he can answer any questions. He can go out and talk and drop some more little game on how he looking at life and give out some information on how he can help out some people, man. But I'm fit to get up out of here, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Stay up.